Okay.
Dick and Dot Rung are enjoying a long-lived retirement in Carroll Stream, Illinois. Mr. Rung, who turns 100 in September, admits the most important moments of their 7-decade relationship include their wedding day and the birth of their children. But another important moment, seared into his memory, is one that also turned the tides of history.
Omaha Beach, France, D-Day, June 6, 1944.
In an old diary he kept,
You think this worth anything?
one Rung admits was against military rules, is the simple entry of his efforts to transport U.S. soldiers from England to the beaches of Normandy, France, seasick and scared.
I felt very sorry for them. I didn't have to jump off, they did.
On the morning of June 6, 1944, Richard Rung and the crew of LCT 539 were among the first wave that landed here at Omaha Beach. However, the intensity of the combat and the fog of war would prevent them from being able to accomplish their mission for another several hours.
Our guys were falling all over the place.
As the soldiers finally disembarked from Rung's ship, word from shore reached his commanding officer.
The message came from somebody and said, "We are being slaughtered like hogs."
Many of those who fell that fateful morning in 1944 are buried at the Normandy American Military Cemetery in Colleville-sur-Mer, France, overlooking the beaches once stained with American blood.
If you know what blood looks like, it's all over, but it's mixed with water. It's terrible to tell you. But there are guys floating in the water. There are guys, I heard guys yelling and screaming.
I think about the sacrifice of each and every one of these soldiers.
U.S. Army veteran Marty Lewis is one of the tens of thousands of visitors in Normandy during 80th anniversary D-Day commemoration events, drawn here by a sobering reality.
People want to come because they realize it's the last anniversary where we're likely to have veterans from the war attend.
It's important to don't forget.
A French major, who asked that we only use his first name, Johann, organized a military exercise on Omaha Beach, reenacting the landings using modern-day equipment to show gratitude and respect for the sacrifices of all those who landed in Normandy 80 years ago to liberate France from Nazi occupation.
And I know that in few years they will have nobody to tell us the story. So it's important, this kind of action, to remember what happened here in Omaha Beach and all in Normandy.
I felt this year, coming here, and I've had quite a few interviews, that I guess I've appreciated it.
Rung says he welcomes the outpouring of support and attention for the veterans from all nations, like him, who served in World War II. At a ceremony at Pegasus Bridge, where British forces landed ahead of D-Day, as Rung gathered with scores of veterans in a memorial service, he realized opportunities to participate in moments like this, for him, are dwindling.
I said to Dad, my wife, I said, this is the last time.
Rung hopes when he can no longer attend, the markers of white that neatly line U.S. military cemeteries across Europe will continue to carry a message and a lesson to future generations, to never forget what was sacrificed and what was saved by what they did here 80 years ago. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, Colleville-sur-Mer, France.